Big congratulations to every Arsenal fans. The Gunners celebrate. We are victorious tonight in our first opening match of this UEFA Champions League campaign for the year 2025. Kudos to the boys for a wonderful performance right there at San Mames, to be precise, where we faced off against Athletic Bilbao and we stood tall by defeating them 2-0 in front of their home fans. So every Gunners fans celebrate, jubilate. So looking at the performance of these boys in the first half, when I saw the lineup initially, I was like, what is Mikel Arteta trying to do? Because this looks like a similar lineup we used facing up against Liverpool. And we saw that this lineup, in terms of the midfield of Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Mikel Merino, does not create any form of creativity. You never see any form of creativity, because these are what? DMs. And he actually introduced that facing up against this Bilbao side, and we are struggling in the first half in terms of what? Creating chances in this particular match. But with the introduction of Leandro Trossard and Martinelli in the second half, it actually changed in terms of what? Creating chances. And we saw that within 30-something seconds of Martinelli coming into the game, he was able to get us our first goal in this particular match. So as it stands right now, I'm actually happy. But moving forward, this is not the way forward, because how can we go into a match with a team or against any team and we are playing about 3 DMs? This is not actually good though, looking at this. But in a way, it actually helped us while defending against this Bilbao side in the first half, because this Bilbao side were throwing everything they brought with them in that particular match. They were throwing the sink, they were throwing everything they brought, the towel, everything they have in their arsenal, they were throwing it at us. But at the end of 90 minutes, we stood tall against them right there in their own home ground. Kudos to Martinelli for scoring a goal, and a wonderful goal from Leandro Trossard. Today, it was not the day for our new signing to bail us, but we have to return back to the old guns to actually see us through in this particular match. Congratulations to these players for stepping up while they were being introduced in this particular match as well. But let's take a look at the start of this particular match. In a game of 90 minutes, both teams had 11 shots on goal in this particular match, but only 6 were on target from the Arsenal team. Likewise, the Bilbao team had only 2 shots on target, but that was not the tip of the iceberg. Both teams had 2 corner kicks in this particular tie. My main concern has to do with the big chance created. The Bilbao team didn't create any big chance in this particular tie, but the Arsenal team created 3 big chances and missed 2. This is a matter of concern to me as a fan though, because I've always been speaking about converting chances. It is very, very important, because when you face up against teams that are well organized, how do you convert, or how do you manage to obtain results? Because if we can be very clinical in terms of going forward, this will be a goal for us, or a good addition to the Arsenal team moving forward in subsequent matches. So we need to actually look at this particular aspect of this. Now, looking at the introduction of Gabriel Martinelli, what did he actually add to us in this particular match? We saw that even the goal he scored for us was from quick transition. That is, within a split of a seconds, we actually switched the game by doing what? Hitting the passes very quick, and what? Sending the passes into wide spaces, and he was able to do what? To convert that. But looking at when we had Eberechi Eze, Victor Gyökeres in this particular match, we are struggling because what? The midfield were not creating, and we had to take a moment of brilliance of Gabriel Martinelli to actually change the tempo of this game. So that particular goal basically opened this game. Initially, I said that, okay, in this particular match, we expect nothing less than 3 goals. We are trying to replicate, or what I had in mind was to replicate the 3-0 we had against them right there in the Emirates Cup, but it didn't come true. We saw a 2-0 win. So I have to actually just take that to heart. Congratulations to the boys moving forward. Now, let's take a look at the record the Arsenal team set while facing up against this Bilbao team. As it stands right now, Arsenal as a team has most wins against any Spanish team in 6 consecutive European matches. So kudos to the boys as it stands right now. Likewise, Gabriel Martinelli coming up from the bench, also setting a new record after entering this match as a substitute in this particular match. Within a space of 36 seconds, he was able to score a goal, and this is Arsenal's record in terms of the quickest sub to actually score a goal for the Arsenal team in this particular competition. So credit where due to Martinelli for also setting that record for the Arsenal team as a sub coming up from the bench to score the quickest sub goal for the Arsenal team as it stands right now. So my Gunners fans, what are your take in respect to this particular match? What can you say in respect to this match? Let me know in the comment section. Please drop your thoughts and in respect to this match in the comment section. Please and please drop a like on this video to support me. Drop a like on this video and hit the share button. If you are not following the way, to smash the follow button and hit the subscribe button if you're actually watching from YouTube. As usual, I don't